Okay, so here he is, completed in his little mobile suit mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and run you through the articulation of the model. Alright, so for the arms, you're going to get some really good movement. I mean, it goes all the way up like that. It rotates like that. Let me turn off. There we go. I think it looks a lot better. Alright, so rotates right there. And, the hand rotates and all that stuff. Comes up. 2 different points. Right here, right here. It's really not bad at all. And this is one thing you gotta look out for. Is this little part right here. It always wants to come out. Every time you start rotating the or moving the shoulder, that little piece comes out, but it's not really that bad. Alright, so for the head, goes back and forth like that, side to side, up, down, pretty good, and does 360. So that's really good at that, good articulation. Nothing really going on with the chest too much. I mean, this can move a little bit, but you really don't want it to move. You just want it to stay. The cockpit opens up like that. That would reveal the pilot. All right, moving on to the backpack. These parts can move up, down, all that other crazy stuff. So that's that for the backpack. Moving on to the waist. The waist is crazy. I mean, there's a lot going on with the waist. Now, these little parts right here can sway back and forth. Goes up and down that much, but mine are kind of loose. I mean, for the most part, they stay where they need to stay, but they are fairly loose. And another thing is these little skirts right here are like connected to it's like 2 skirts into one. But sometimes it just falls off on occasion when it wants to. But I mean, for the most part, it's not bad. It's not really a bad thing. Of course, the leg right here, if I can get it, whoa. Alright, so let me try and put it right back in. Alright, it can rotate like so, which would bring it down. You can see that, you could definitely see the difference right here. I mean, it's definitely a big height difference. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and fix this. Alright, we're good. Now moving on to the side skirts. They have this little thing. It goes up and down like so. If you have it in the up position, it's not going to go back and forth. It's just going to stay right there. If you have it down, it can rotate in and out. Well, go back and forth like so. So preferably, you're going to want it to be like right here. I'm going to go ahead and move the leg right back up. Come on, buddy. Come on. Pieces are falling everywhere. There we go. Alright, so this is the back skirt, so I'm just gonna put that to the side real quick. Now for the thrusters are really nice. They come out like so. There you go. They can kind of, fold in and out like that. And that's really about it. And these are slots for the weapons. So right here for the gun and the shield, you can just pop it right in. It's really good, and it can rotate around. This can also rotate right here, so about that much, and I mean, you can move it a fair bit. You can bring them all the way down like that, but they have this little piece on the inside that's going to kind of prevent it from going around. So you would have to move it in the position right there. I really don't want to show y'all because I've already weakened the joint that holds this, because this thing was just really tough, and I had to loosen it, and it got you can see the little the white stretch marks on it. So I'm kind of very cautious about the side skirts. So I just kind of leave them like that. I'm never going to transform this guy again. I might buy another one just to have it transformed. But for the most part, I don't want to keep on touching it and stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can fold it onto the leg right here. If you could, this one's not too bad. So, all right. So You just got to try it on your own if you do wish to have it like that. Let's go ahead and just move down to the leg. Leg can rotate like so. Has a really good bend, as you can see, and the kneecap has a good little gimmick. Little nice gimmick. These parts right here, the knee part can come out, as well as the top shoulder part that can come out, but that's mostly for the transformation. So let's go ahead and move down. You get the little side skirt armor that can come up like that, come down, and then this. It's so weird, but it's a weird foot. You got this little part that can move all around and stuff, and then the little blades can just like move all around as well. So I mean, you got a good range of mobility with this guy. And I mean, if you're lucky, if you just work hard, you can have him stand up on his own. So it's really, really great. But for the most part, you can actually have him use these back fins right here as like a tripod or supporters, whatever. So sometimes if I'm lucky, I can get him to stand up on his own. That's only if I'm really look, bam, stand up on his own. So he doesn't really have too much back heavy parts. You can definitely balance him if you're good. All right, let's look at the shield real quick. Really nice shield. The inside is a little hollow at some points, like right here, and you got like this part kind of hollow, but for the most part it's not bad. And this part swivels. You can attach onto the arm, or you can have him hold it right here, which I prefer him just holding it. Look in the front. The front's really nice. Got some good places for panel lining. Some good decal that you could put on there. So I mean, this looks really good. Let's go ahead and just put it on him. All right, so right here, that's where you would put it, and bamses. All right, now another cool thing about the shield is, come on, there we go. Is this little part right here, you can actually attach the rifle onto it, like so. See? Now, it doesn't look too bad. I actually kind of like it. So I don't know if he would be able to fire it with it attached to the shield, or if it's just like a little storage area. So, but I mean, pretty much you got 3 different storage areas for the beam rifle, the 2 side skirts, and on the shield. So that looks really good. I'm probably not going to pose him with the rifle. I'm going to put it onto the side skirt, and I'm actually going to have him with the beam effects. Now, moving on to the beam effects. Here they are. These things are freaking awesome looking. They have these like ridges on the inside. So when you bring these out, you just kind of just slide it in the middle. Oops. There we go. Just slide it right on. It's it's really nice, and I don't know. I can't really explain how awesome these things are. You could just put them on all of them and have them pose and have these little things just dashing out. It's just really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them all on all of them. Alright. Come on, buddy. There you go. So, there he is. It kind of reminds me of the Exia Avalanche, the way he had his little things that came out of the foot. So, that does look pretty good. I mean, you could just have him, pose in any kind of style if you do wish. Look, I mean, that looks pretty good. He's just standing up like just normally. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the rifle. There's this piece right here that you just slide right off. I mean, you slide on for just storage, so you can just put that to the side if you want. And pretty much these little parts rotate down like so, and then this part can come out like that. I don't really know what that's for. I guess just to look cool. So I mean, it's your basic rifle. Just plug in the hand like so. Kind of hard, I guess. This is actually my first time plugging in the hand, so it's just not really plugging in too well. Not a big fan of the seed hands, to be honest, guys. Never really have been, but it's not really too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take off this little hand plug in this one, and then let's go ahead and just try and see if it'll hold it. Actually, let me just plug in the hand first, like so. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, don't let me down. Okay, and let's plug in the hand. Okay, so the only way I found out that he can actually hold the weapon, you do have to use the trigger finger with a trigger hand. But the thing is, like, it doesn't want to stay in all the way. So what you're gonna probably have to do is like clamp it in using the little hand guard. That's the only way I could see him actually holding it, and it's actually really loose. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all experience went. I mean, I don't understand how he holds this weapon because it doesn't snap in. Like, I try and put it in the peg and it just won't snap in. I don't know. Maybe I'm just retarded. Who knows? But I mean, that's really all I have to say about the kit. It's a really great build. Overall, just a great kit. Definitely recommend it to anyone who is a big fan of Seed or just the mobile suits from the series. Let me go ahead and turn this around. But the decals look really great. I love the decals. Comes with a lot of them, actually. More than what I actually thought he would. I mean, but for the most part, it doesn't look too bad. You know, I mean, what else can I say? It does balance pretty well, I think. You know, the design overall looks really great. Just, it's so unique. I've never really built a Gundam like this before. Like this, between the side skirts and the feet, the arms, the body, it just is so different. Like, here's one problem I actually have with the kit. Well, actually, there's a couple of problems. The side skirts were a little too rough. I guess I really won't make that a con. You just have to kind of wiggle it in, break it in. Here, the waist, it's just too empty looking. Like, it doesn't look filled in, at least to me. What else? Really don't have a problem with the feet. The feet look pretty good. It does have a pretty decent balance. The shoulders are good. The weapon, of course, now, well, the weapon itself is fine, but the peg, it just does not want to clamp in. So I mean, that's a big con, to be honest. If y'all are not having a problem, please let me know. So I would like to know exactly how y'all got the weapon in. I tried, I just can't get it in for some reason. But what else? What else is there? The front skirts, they are a little too loose. I mean, look, they're sagging in right now. They're a little too loose for my taste. Might be just my kit. Not really too sure though. I think that's about it. Not really many discrepancies on this guy. He just looks very great. And you can definitely see a resemblance to Infinite and Justice. So, I mean, it's mostly in the head, but looks really good though. So that's all I gotta say about this kit. Thanks for watching, guys.